Mercedes might be fighting for its life in Washington over who owns its stock. But back home, the company just revealed a brand new electric SUV. And the numbers are genuinely impressive. Over 400 miles of range, charging speeds that rival gas station fill-ups. This is Mercedes showing the world it is not backing down. If you watched our last video, you already know Mercedes is caught up in a Senate bill that could ban it from selling cars in America because of its Chinese shareholders. That fight is still unresolved, and it could take years to fully settle. But while lawyers and lawmakers argue over ownership percentages back in Washington, Mercedes engineers thousands of miles away in Germany have been busy building the next generation of one of the company's best-selling models. And on July 29th, they showed the world exactly what they had been working on. The car is the All New GLA, Mercedes' smallest and most affordable SUV. For the first time ever, the electric version comes before the gas version, a complete reversal of how Mercedes has always done things. The GLA moves onto a brand new platform called MMA, Mercedes Modular Architecture, the same underlying platform already used on the electric CLA and GLB. This new GLA also fully replaces the old EQA electric model, folding two separate nameplates into one, which is exactly the kind of simplification Mercedes has been promising for a while, as it tries to make its electric lineup less confusing for buyers. There are three versions available at launch. The entry-level GLA 200 uses a 58 kilowatt-hour battery and puts out 224 horsepower with a claimed range of up to 447 kilometers, or about 278 miles. Step up to the GLA 250 Plus, and you get a bigger 85 kilowatt-hour battery, 272 horsepower, a Mercedes headline number, up to 657 kilometers of range, which works out to roughly 408 miles. At the top sits the GLA 3504 MA-TIC, an all-wheel drive version with two motors producing a combined 354 horsepower, capable of hitting 62 miles per hour in just 5.4 seconds, though the extra power does trim the range slightly. Charging is where this car really tries to stand out. The GLA runs on an 800-volt electrical system, the same high-voltage architecture used in performance EVs, allowing DC fast charging at up to 320 kilowatts. Mercedes claims that under the right conditions, the GLA can add up to 270 kilometers, about 167 miles of range in just 10 minutes. For context, that is roughly the time it takes to grab a coffee and use the bathroom on a road trip. Now let us talk pricing, because this is where things get interesting. In Germany, the entry-level GLA 200 starts at 40,840 euros before tax, which works out to roughly $46,800. The mid-tier, GLA 250 Plus starts around 46,200 euros, about $52,900, and the top spec, GLA 354 MA-TIC, comes in at 48,830 euros, or roughly $55,900. Mercedes has not confirmed pricing for the United States yet, but industry watchers expect it to land somewhere around $45,000 when it eventually arrives, likely in the second half of 2027, with an EPA estimated range closer to 350 miles once American testing standards are applied. Here is where we have to be honest with you, because there is a catch buried in the fine print that Mercedes is not exactly shouting about. Several outlets covering the reveal found that the fastest DC charging hardware and quicker AC charging are not standard equipment. They are expensive optional extras you have to pay more for. So that headline 320 kilowatt charging speed and the 270 kilometer in 10-minute figure may not actually be what you get unless you tick the right boxes on the configurator. There is a second catch worth knowing about too. The entry-level GLA 200 uses a lithium iron phosphate battery, the same LFP chemistry BYD and other Chinese brands rely on heavily. LFP batteries are cheaper and safer, but they lose more range in cold weather than the alternative NMC chemistry used in the higher trims. In freezing temperatures, Mercedes' own data suggests real-world range on the entry model could drop by up to 35%, pushing that 278-mile claimed range down closer to 180 miles in a cold climate winter. Beyond the numbers, Mercedes gave the GLA a genuine visual overhaul too. The car grew to 4.57 meters long, giving passengers noticeably more interior space, and it now wears Mercedes' illuminated grille with the three-pointed star built directly into the daytime running. Lights, a styling touch previously reserved for pricier Mercedes models. The car also sits lower and wider than before, and Mercedes claims a drag coefficient of just 0.27, making it noticeably more aerodynamic than the model it replaces, which helps explain some of the range gains too. Inside, buyers can option an MBUX superscreen that stretches almost the entire width of the dashboard, combining a 10.25-inch instrument display with two 14-inch screens for the driver and front passenger. Though Notebook Check pointed out that physical climate control buttons are now almost entirely gone in favour of touch controls, a trend that not every buyer loves. A fourth battery option, a smaller 71 kilowatt-hour NMC pack, is expected to arrive in early 2027, likely aimed at buyers who want NMC's better cold weather performance without paying for the largest 85 kilowatt-hour battery. That middle option could end up being the sweet spot for a lot of buyers once it arrives, splitting the difference between price and real-world winter range. Combustion engine versions of the GLA will also return in early 2027, using a new turbocharged four-cylinder paired with a mild hybrid system and a fully redesigned 8-speed dual-clutch transmission with a small electric motor built directly into it, though Mercedes has not released power figures for that version yet. It is worth stepping back and looking at the timing here. Mercedes is revealing a genuinely competitive, forward-looking electric SUV at the exact moment its future in America is being debated in the Senate over Chinese ownership stakes that have nothing to do with the actual cars it builds. Whatever happens with that legislation, this GLA reveal is a clear signal that Mercedes has no plans to slow down its electric push, regardless of the political noise surrounding it. It is also a reminder that even as one part of a company is tangled up in Washington politics, the rest of the business keeps moving forward, building and launching new products on its own timeline. Deliveries of the electric GLA begin in Europe at the end of this year, with European orders having already opened on July 30th. American buyers will have to wait considerably longer, likely into the second half of 2027, and by then we should finally have confirmed US pricing and official EPA range numbers instead of educated guesses. So what do you think? Does 408 miles of range and 10-minute fast charging make this GLA a real threat to electric SUVs from BMW and Audi? Or does the optional charging hardware and the cold weather battery caveat take some of the shine off the headline numbers? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you want to keep following every move Mercedes makes, both in the showroom and in Washington, subscribe so you catch the next update. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.